Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading. This is your June bonus reading, and we're just going to do a Celtic cross and see what comes up for you at this time here, Pisces. And that's going to be that. We're going to clarify as needed as well. But let's see what is going on for you. I do feel like you're making a choice, which I'm pretty sure came up in your just regular June reading, whatever it was, right? And I feel like see, look at, here's the thing, Pisces, is that I could do this reading in about 30 seconds because which I shouldn't say, because whenever I say that, nobody watches the reading. But, what I would say is that, I value your time, Pisces. And what I would say is I feel like a decision that you're making here is kind of moving, it's like you already know that making a certain decision is going to speed things up in your life. You have the Eight of Wands at the end. It's like you already know that making a certain decision is the right thing to do. So it's like, what are you waiting for? In your current general energies, you have the Three of Wands. So as I always say, Three of Wands is kind of like my card of like waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. So I would say here, like, what are you waiting for, Pisces? I feel like it's time to make a move. I feel like it's time to get going towards, the things you want and desire, because you're going to be successful. I feel like you're going to see great success very quickly as well with the Three of Wands. And like, that's the whole point, is that I feel like this is saying that you're going to see success, faster and faster and faster, but you have to make a move, towards something that you've been wanting for a very long period of time. And that Eight of Wands says it's going to be very successful. And I do feel like you're making a decision to walk away from some sort of disappointment, which we see right here with the Five of Cups. It's like something didn't work out. Maybe you have regrets, maybe you don't. It doesn't really matter. But I feel like you're making a decision to do that. In your crossing energy, you have the Four of Cups. It's almost as if, like, I feel like the faster you can move away from this feeling, the better. This is, I get that, like, what if energy. I get a lot of reminiscing, a lot of thinking about, like, what if things worked that way? What if things worked that way? And, I feel like you need to move away from that. And what I'm referring to is things from the past. And I'm getting everything, like business ideas, jobs, money-making ideas, relationships, pretty much everything. If you're thinking about, like, why didn't it work out like this? And you're kind of thinking about the past, for whatever reason, that's what I'm getting here. I know that's not what the Four of Cups represents, but again, I read intuitively, and that's what I'm getting here. I'm just getting kind of like thinking that things should have gone a certain way, but they didn't. And I'm not saying that's not true, but again, it's kind of funny because I said to someone like last week or whenever it was that I felt this, like, I feel people need to move towards possibility, not probability. And, the other way around, I feel like people need to move towards probability, not possibility. And what I mean by that is it's like we don't actually know what is going to happen in any area of our life until we take action, until we actually do the thing that we want to do, right? I feel like we've been living in that realm of possibility where it's like we've been thinking, oh, it's possible that this relationship will go that way. It's possible that this business will do this. You know what I mean? It's like all these possibilities. This reading to me is one of those readings that is saying you need to move from, possibility to probability. And the only way to do that is to get to work. Even the good news is in the area of your thoughts, you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is work, putting in the work. It's a card of apprenticeship. It really tells me that whatever you're going to be learning and doing, it's going to be like there is going to be, I feel like there is going to be a period of education, meaning that you're going to be spending time like learning what you're doing. You're going to have to spend time figuring things out and, all that other good stuff. So I really do feel that there is this like element of, kind of like education is the best way that I could put it here. But again, it's going to be through practice. So I feel like you're thinking about putting the work into something. The funny thing is that the Eight of Pentacles says that it'll be worth it. The Eight of Pentacles, like guaranteed results. The Eight of Pentacles says you will be successful. It is material success on the horizon. So whatever you're thinking about working on, I would do it here, Pisces, because you're going to be very successful. In the area of your foundation, you have the Sun. I feel like this Sun is saying that there is something that is going to be so much fun. And it is begging to come out. And you see this wall here behind this child on this horse? The wall represents the kind of wall we all build up against our inner child. I don't really feel that here, Pisces. I feel like something is begging to come out. Look at this. Sun, High Priestess, King of Cups. It's almost as if You're stepping into your true, King of Cups energy. I feel like that's you. I don't feel like that's another person necessarily. I feel like that's you stepping into your, true authentic self, whatever you want to call it, right? But it's going to be through letting whatever you've been thinking about out. Here's the other thing I'll tell you. If you're worried that something is going to be hard, I don't think so. This baby is holding this big banner. And on the Sun card, it's meant to represent the fact that, he's not struggling to carry that banner. He's carrying that banner very easily. And so it's meant to represent that something you're thinking about doing is like going to be much easier. There's going to be a certain amount of ease that you are, in the project or whatever the relationship that you're thinking about here. Again, this is clearly something that, by the way, this reading is about something that's on your thoughts. Could be love, could be money, could be everything. Because that Eight of Pentacles really tells me that this reading is about, whatever you're thinking about putting work into. So it's going to be different for all of you. In the past, in the energy that you're moving past, you have the Five of Cups. Love it. This is good news because to me it says you're moving past fears, fantasies, kind of disappointments, all those things. I feel like you're moving past not just one thing. This is really a card of regrets and disappointments, but I feel like you're moving past a lot of other things, not just fears, illusions, fantasies, all that other stuff. And I feel like you're kind of like focusing on what you do have with the Two Cups behind you. So that is definitely very, very good. Next, in the area of the near future, you have you showing up, High Priestess. Again, I feel like you're kind of like stepping into your true power here. I would trust your intuition. I feel like you're getting a lot of intuitive messages. And you have that Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands to me is more about directing your focus. It's like the words that you use with the universe, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I do also feel that Eight of Wands is talking about you receiving messages from in your dreams, in your daydreams, pretty much everything with this, High Priestess. In the next few months, you have the Eight of Cups. It's kind of weird. I get more of like a hermit vibe here. And I don't think this is a bad thing. Number one, I feel like you are just chopping left and right. It's like I said that at the beginning of the reading, basically. I feel like you're getting rid of things that suck energy away from you. And again, I also get this feeling that there's something in your life where you've noticed that your life moves forward faster when it's not in your life. It could be a person. It could be drinking, right? It could be a toxic habit. I quit drinking a few months ago, and I rarely, I'm not a big drinker, never was in the first place, but even now, I go out, maybe I'll have a drink, but for the most part, I don't drink at home anymore and all that other stuff, right? And it is amazing. I wasn't a big drinker, but it's amazing how much like it affected my life. Like even I would just have like one drink when I went home every single night, right? And it's like amazing. I wake up earlier, I feel better, pretty much all that stuff. So again, you never know. I'm not suggesting you have to quit drinking, but whatever it is for you, Eight of Cups can be like walking away from a bad habit. For me, not a big habit, but really, I don't know, it was affecting my life, right? So I quit. And that's what I would say here with the Eight of Cups. I feel like you're just kind of getting rid of things that are kind of, affecting your life. I see you like, it's almost like a karate movie or something. I just see you kind of like dodging things when I zone out with this Eight of Cups. And I like that. Next, in the area of your closest relationships, you have the Hierophant. Pretty good, actually. I like the Hierophant because the Hierophant can kind of represent your tribe. People who have similar beliefs to you and all that other stuff. And that's what I'm getting here. And I also feel he's the bridge between the universe and the earth, or, the God and the earth, or the heavens and the earth, right? And so I feel for a lot of you, if you can surround yourself with like-minded people, you will be like manifesting bigger and better things down here on earth. Next, in the area of your future feelings, I don't know. I feel like you're feeling like a boss, Pisces. I feel like you are feeling like yourself. I feel you are feeling amazing, really good. I feel like you are feeling empowered, ready to go, ready for success. I love what I feel here. I feel like you're like ready for adventure. He has this boat behind him, and it kind of represents uncharted territory. Excuse me, Pisces. Sorry, had to sneeze. Allergy season. But he has this boat behind him, and it represents travel, obviously. And it represents adventure. But on the King of Cups, it's much more specific. It's not just travel. It's like going somewhere you've never been before. It represents uncharted territory, uncharted sea, exploring things you've never explored before. Doesn't have to literally be travel. You could be exploring parts of yourself that you've never explored before, ideas, thoughts, things you want to do. It's like you're exploring a lot. And he also has very many layers to him, I frequently call him the onion because to me, he's like an onion. He has like multiple layers to his emotions, pretty much everything. But you kind of have to discover, but I really feel like you're bossing up here. And finally, you have the Eight of Wands. Again, quick success. Like I said, number one thing is, I would say, remove something that you know is slowing you down, whatever it is. Could be a person, a habit, whatever. I see that for you, and I felt it. It was like basically the first thing I said in your reading. I feel like it's the most important thing that you could probably do in this reading is remove things that are slowing you down. Because again, if you do that, you're going to speed up very, very quickly. And, you know, the Eight of Wands is meant to represent like a very quick conclusion or very quick success. I want to see what this card is right here. Here you go. You have the Ring. It says a marriage will take place either romantically or in business. You have the Hierophant. So there you go. Could be very solid love coming in for you, Pisces. But isn't that funny? Let's clarify. But the Hermit just popped off there. And I was saying with that Eight of Wands that I get a much more kind of like Hermit type of feeling there. Here in your the first cards here, you have the Page of Wands. Adventure is going to be very beneficial to you with that King of Cups. You know, but I feel this is more exploring mysteries. He explores what he feels enthusiastic about. So if he feels good about something, he explores it, basically. And that's what I feel like you could be doing. Again, Three of Wands is a card of expansion as well. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Four of Pentacles. Again, don't stay stuck, Pisces. You have to do something new. You know, here's my thing. Is that humans, we want to expand, but we're the only creatures that basically don't expand. When you think about a tree, you know, it starts as a seed, it grows, and then it produces thousands and thousands and thousands of seeds during its life. It is constantly expanding. You know, and one of my favorite people of all time, Brian Tracy, he says, you know, how big does a tree grow? As big as possible, right? It doesn't stop growing. I think us humans, we're like the only ones that stop growing. And I feel like this is saying, if you're not growing, you're something. I don't know. You're losing. I was going to try to come up with a G word that rhymes with that, but I'm too slow this morning. It's about 900 degrees down here, so I'm roasting, right? But what I would say here is that I feel like it's saying you need to grow at this time. With the Sun, boom. Are you kidding me? This is an amazing reading. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, card of success, everything you want in life. It is a card of leaving or building a legacy. Like I said, I feel more that something wants to come out with this Sun card, something that you know will make you happy. So it's like if you've been thinking about a business and you're like, I really want to try this. I don't know why you're limiting yourself. I feel like you need to explore it because it's going to be successful. Same thing with love. With the High Priestess, you have the Two of Wands. Yep, everything in your reading is like saying take the lead, you know, move forward, get moving. So over the next few months with the or in the near future with the High Priestess, you have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is like he's looking out into the distance. He has the whole world in his hands. It's like he needs to realize that there's more for him, you know, not less. He's looking out and he's thinking, I've accomplished everything that I can accomplish. But he hasn't. He has the whole world in his hands. He can do much more. With the Eight of Cups, let's see here. I just realized you have 888. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands. So you have 3 eights. That's nice. With the Eight of Cups, you have the Knight of Cups, Knight in shining armor. So there could definitely be love coming in for you that could lead to marriage. Could be a water sign. Could also be an earth sign. I'm picking up on earth here. Could also be a Leo. So I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Could be anything. But I do feel there could be love coming in for you. The Knight of Cups is also, with that Eight of Cups, like I was getting a much more hermit vibe from that Eight of Cups. And again, I feel like you're just withdrawing from things that steal energy from you. The Knight of Cups is your dreams. It is your dream life. So you might be more focused on accomplishing a dream. With the Hierophant, you have the Page of Cups. I don't know. There you go. Like, it definitely could be love coming in for you. I feel like soon. Could be very surprising. The reason I don't see any surprises here, the reason I feel like it's surprising is because it's like kind of coming out of nowhere. So for those of you that could be attracting a person, I don't feel it's like a total surprise. I just think maybe you're not expecting it. Maybe you just aren't looking for love. But again, I think when we're not looking for love, that's usually when it shows up because we're not looking for it. We're not chasing it, right? The universe just fills in the missing piece. So I definitely feel there could be love coming in. With the King of Cups, you have the Seven of Cups. Definitely need to focus on, kind of everything that you want. But I feel like you need to kind of like draw your focus. I really feel you're spoiled for choice with this Seven of Cups. Like I said, I get a major kind of bossing up energy on that King of Cups. And finally, with the Eight of Wands, you have the King of Wands. King of Wands, here you go. I really feel this is your energy. I mean, for some of you, there could be a fire sign coming in, but you've been getting the King of Wands, and I also feel that the King of Wands could be more of your entrepreneurial, kind of side coming out, where you're putting energy into things. You're willing to build. I feel like you're willing to build and explore and try new things with the King of Wands. So I get a very hard work energy here, but damn. Pisces, this is a very good reading. I feel like you're very focused and you're like bossing up at this time. I feel like this is only the beginning as well. So I love this. This is an amazing reading. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you and definitely enjoy your month.